Big shout to my son, Big Homie Hill. I see you.
All right, you know what? Let's clap, guys. Let's start off with a clap. Let's start off with a soul clap. Good morning, guys. God bless you guys. It is a Feel Good Friday, June the 17th, 2022. 17 minutes after the hour. Welcome. Good morning, guys. Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Wake Up Team. That's Senny J and Miss Miko. Only place on earth where you get your morning start right. God bless. Chat room's open. Please call in 570-982-6950 on a Feel Good Friday. Good morning, guys. We truly appreciate you guys. Broadcasting live iHeartRadio, radio.com. Distributed by Comedy World Network. We appreciate you. Also, download the Comedy World Network app. We truly appreciate you guys over there for that. Shout out to all the affiliates throughout the country. Good morning, guys. God bless you on Feel Good Friday. We feel good today. At least I feel good. We'll ask the ladies how they're doing this morning. We're on YouTube this morning as well. Like and subscribe to our YouTube page. Good morning. We truly appreciate you. Google the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. All the links come up. Very easy show to find. God bless. Also, we on all social media platforms. I say it each and every morning like a freaking idiot. We're on Facebook, like our business page, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team business page. And you get notified when we go live after 7 a.m. Every morning, Monday through Friday. And join our group, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team group. God bless. Yeah, let's clap. Okay, I'm clapping.
Yes,
okay, yeah.
God bless.
Yeah, God bless.
Woo.
And wake up, everybody. There's a lot going on. And also, this is where you get your morning love. But most importantly, it's the only place on earth, guys, where you get your morning started right. Senny J, God bless you. Good morning. Good to see you. And how are you?
Good morning, Shawn. I'm doing great. Good morning to everybody listening. We have an amazing show for you today on this Feel Good Friday. Make sure you stick around for Front Page News with Senny J, where I will let you know what's going on locally, nationally, globally, as well as all the latest in entertainment news. You do not want to miss that. Morning, Miss Miko.
Good morning, Senny. Good morning, everyone. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not really low. Good morning, everyone. It's your girl, Miss Miko. In today's weather in Bethlehem, PA, it's 73 degrees, going to a high of 88. It's going to be cloudy until about 11 a.m. Then the sun will shine. New York City, it is currently 71, going to a high of 90. Same deal. It's going to be partly sunny, but until 2 p.m. And after 2, you guys get out and enjoy that good weather. It's your girl, Miss Miko, Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring the Wake Up Team, the only place on earth where you can get your morning started right.
Get your morning started right. Only place on earth, and that is so true. So, guys, let's clap for a Feel Good Friday. You know why? Because we got the hookah provided by Indigo Hookah Lounge. You guys, can you see it in the frame over there? Cindy, you want to set that thing off real quick for us, man?
I love Indigo. It's the only place to go
That's right.
for my hookahs.
That's right. And we're here to celebrate before we get into, what we're about to talk about on a Feel Good Friday. So we're going to spark this. Is that, Ms. Miko, what type of, Cindy, I want to talk about real quick that congressional hearing. I think I'd be tripping right now.
Who wants to talk about that?
Just for 2 seconds.
They're all going to get off,
Yeah,
and it's a bunch of BS.
No, it's not. It goes deeper than that. Now,
Why? How does it go deeper?
it goes deeper than that, Cindy, because you see how you just said it's a bunch of BS. And I
It
get
is. What are you having a hearing for?
Well,
all those people should be in jail for the rest
yeah,
of their
yeah,
life.
but-
Treason.
Yeah, but-
What are we having a meeting
yeah,
for?
no. Hear me out. And we're gonna find out what type of flavor hookah we got over there, non-tobacco or tobacco. I gotta watch my lungs. I'm 2,000 years old. No, Cindy, it's and I get you. I get what you're saying. But the deeper issue with this is I think that on a Feel Good Friday, welcome guys, good morning. On a deeper issue, it's more revealing the facts. Facts turn into the
facts
truth.
the fact is they went in there, they put poop on the walls.
Hold on, hear me
That's
out.
the fact.
Yeah, hear me out. But see, and again, it leads you're driving right to my point. A lot of folks say that the election was rigged or they were robbed or it was fraudulent, and they believe that from the Narcolicious 45. People believe in, you could tell somebody the sky blue, and they say, no, it's not blue. And it's the sky's right in front of them. This is just a hearing to let the people know that whatever information you was getting was totally wrong, and this is the proof, and just in the most simplest terms that we can give it to you.
If people,
you're right. People got to go to jail.
If people are gonna believe that the sky is red, even if you tell them blue, what does it matter that we have this hearing? They still gonna believe what they want to believe anyway.
That's the sad state of where we live in this country and in the world because of this information. Because you could tell Donald Trump said that this was all a fraud. That he won the election. Which is not, hear me out. Which is not true. But millions of people believed him. Now they say, all right, you believe him, and then you got riled up, and on January the 6th, they had this big protest, and he told everybody, all his beloved followers, to go over to the White House and cause havoc, which they did. Also try to convince Mike Pence to overturn the electoral vote, which he can't even do, Ms. Miko. It was a ceremonial afternoon for him just to kind of ratify each state for the electoral count. Mike Pence didn't have the power to say, to walk in there and go, I'm not going to ratify this. Everything goes back to the states, and then we start all over again. He couldn't do it. And then Donald Trump almost threatened Mike Pence if he didn't do it. So if he would cancel his whole situation and take it back to the states, and they threatened they was going to kick Mike Pence's ass, Donald Trump's followers, right? Mm-hmm. So my whole thing is all these folks got riled up, all the Donald Trump Babylonians, with information that wasn't even true. So what these hearings are doing is, you're right, Senny, you're right. They all should be in jail, of course.
You're right.
You're absolutely right. But what it does is it's letting people know, whether if you take this information or not, is here's the truth, and it's coming from Donald Trump's people. Ms. Migo, Rudy Giuliani, the mayor of New York back in the day, election night, he was drunk, right? Mm-hmm. Out of his mind, drunk out like Shawn Harvey drunk back in 2008. And he said to Donald Trump, don't worry, go out there and say you won and all of this is a fraud, which wasn't true. So people ran up to this Capitol building, and you're right, Senny, they all should get arrested, and they following information that's not true. So these hearings are just breaking down the facts. It's a little theatrical, I get it, but it's just breaking down simple facts on what happened that particular day.
Right.
So a lot of the people, you got conspiracy theories out there. You got people that believe everything that Donald Trump said. And they still, you're right, Sidney, they still, even with this information, they're still not going to believe what happened. They're still going to believe Donald Trump. And that's what's fascinating about this hearings to me, is that we live in a time now where you can give Ms. Migo and Senny J and everybody listening, you can give somebody pure facts about something. Undisputed, undeniable facts. It's right in your face. And you still like, nah.
Yeah. That's life. Yeah.
Nah, that. And that baffles me. That when the truth is in your face, it doesn't matter what it is. Miss Miko, Senny J, and everybody that's listening. It doesn't matter. When the truth is in your face, you still dispute it. It could be, Miss Miko, it could be about you.
People believe what they want to believe, Shawn. You know that.
But it's still fascinating. It could be a truth about anyone. It could be a truth about me, and I still won't believe it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. That's the
Shawn,
thing that amazes me.
That's because we even have textbooks that aren't relaying the proper information about history, right? And people say, well, how can that be? It's in a textbook. That has to be true, right?
True.
You have government officials in place right now that are banning certain things from even being taught. Right? So if these things are able to live in place, right? You know, my kids go to school and they are learning about Martin Luther King, and they bring home paperwork talking about they had a big parade and he celebrated and everybody wanted to hold hands. Like, this is how you're, teaching. You have there's statues and pictures of people portrayed as white people that were actually black.
Yeah, true.
So if that type of information can be falsified, right? And we're finding out years later, what are we really truly to believe if we know that the people that are in place that give us this information are constantly lying about things? How do we know when they're ever telling the truth? And that's the problem when you have these type of systems in place and only a select few are disseminating all the information to the rest of the people.
I totally agree with you, but the problem here is, in this particular situation, Senny J, Miss Miko, and everybody that's listening, I don't know.
It's in every situation. They're still teaching people in medical fields, and these are people that do your health, telling you that teaching people that black people feel different pain than white people.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is that
it's in every facet of our life with people lying to you.
But what fascinates me about this, and thank you, Senny, and we're gonna get into what kind of flavor hookah, because that hookah's strong as hell.
Feels like water.
Jesus Christ. I don't know what's going on. I'm scared of that hookah right now. But again, what fascinates me, and you're right, but what fascinates me is, Ms. Miko, you have people sharing their truth and their facts in front of other people that's recorded. And what they do is they play it back at a hearing. Ms. Miko, this is all a setup. And they take this information and they play it back. Like, for example, they have, like, the campaign manager guy was like, listen, he told Donald Trump, like, there's no way mathematically you didn't win this.
He said I did.
Yeah.
Donald said I did.
And then like the co-manager guy was like, sir, like, you didn't win. And he's like, no, I won. And they're like, look at the numbers. You didn't win Arizona. You didn't win this. And you're losing. You're down 7 million physical votes. And you don't have enough electoral. And he refused to believe this.
He bullied his way in.
And he cursed them out. But then he goes on TV and says, we won, and this was a fraud. And millions of people believe it. That's the thing that fascinates me about this on the Feel Good Friday. But we're going to get back into that in a minute.
Please let's not.
Yeah, I want to, because it's just fascinating how the truth is in front of your face. And I get what you're saying, but the truth is in front of your face, and we just don't believe it. And I think it's something that's been going down. It's been going down for centuries, yes, of course. But I think now, like, I don't think a lot of us know what the truth is. What's so funny?
But the point is, what's going to happen now after the fact?
Well, after the fact, nothing's going to happen.
They're having all these hearings for what?
To just put the truth
Because
out there.
Because the rest of the world that has a sane mind knows what the truth is. And they're having these hearings. Nobody's paying attention to it. Nobody's talking about it because we know what the truth is. And, you know, those people are still going to be what they are. They have those people getting out. One got, like, a suspended sentence. Like, nothing's happening to these people.
Yeah, I know. But that, like I said, it's just, like I said, it's different.
Instead of a January 6th hearings, I'd rather have January 6th sentencing where we have public sentencing of what these people did and what y'all are going to do about. That's what I care about.
Of course. And I've always advocated for that as well. But it's just fascinating to me that it just, when Tamiko, I think we live in a society now today where the truth is not the truth no more. It's just not, you know, like old school truth from the 80s in the 70s. That doesn't exist no more. Yes, the curriculum definitely, Senny J, is wrong throughout the generations. Yes, true indeed. But I'm just saying, just simple truths, everyday truth, it can be disputed. Now, Ms. Miko, what's going on with that hookah on before we get into the
That Feel Good Friday?
I don't even want to. Senny's head is spinning already.
It is not spinning, Shawn. It's not even tobacco.
What's going on over there?
A non-tobacco.
Thank God, because I was like, this feels really smooth.
Yes.
Thank you.
You haven't felt nothing really smooth in a minute.
I have.
No, you haven't.
It's non-tobacco. It's our signature indigo smoke. It consists of coconut and blueberry mint. So it's
oh, that's
smooth.
nice.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's our indigo smoke signature flavor.
And you know what?
So we're saying save our lungs today.
You know, it's weird, man. That's coconut. We said coconut, blueberry.
Do you guys sell shisha like to leave?
We do sell shisha.
Oh,
we sell everything.
Excuse me, what is that? I'm sorry.
That's the that's what you put. That's what you're
flavoring.
smoking. Yeah, the flavor.
Well,
what is it? Arabic?
Well, let
Comes
me.
from Arab?
Yes.
Cindy, and that's another thing, Miss Miko. Cindy always hogging up the hookah.
I like
he's
it.
over there,
And
right?
Feel like I'm
we
smoking
were
something
we were
else.
at your lounge one day. You remember that day that you had to drag her out of there?
Yeah.
She's like, what should I
drag her out of here?
I'm always shut that place. I haven't been in a minute. I'm about to go shut it down. I'm about to go shut it down.
That day that we one last time I was there and you had to drag her out because I left because I already know how she gets down.
Whatever.
I had my hookah. I'm sitting there. I'm relaxing.
Minding your business.
Minding my business.
Senny.
Here comes Senny and her sister, her greedy sister, and they.
Yeah, Maya.
Yeah, Miss Miko, they commandeered my hookah. Never to be seen again.
Took it over.
Never to be seen
Disappeared
again.
off the table.
And
gone.
your beloved daughter had dropped that hookah up right in front of me. I'm chilling out, listening to the music. Senny and her sister come over here, the thirsty twins. Twin thirsties. Plop their beautiful asses right in front of me. And I made the fatal mistake
Of offering.
Miss Miko, of being a gentleman.
Offering.
And offering. Never to be seen again. And not only that, facts, I had to order another one.
Oh, my God.
I don't remember that.
Of course you don't.
That's Sean's truth. I don't recall.
All right, so guys, we got a exciting show. Are they in the chat? And you know what?
Keep looking at that camera.
We're gonna shout. All right, well.
No, leave it there. Let me get used to.
Yeah.
Don't you guys like this angle better?
What angle you guys like?
This one, or put the other one, Sean.
Okay, hold on.
Put a number one in the chat room if you like this camera better, guys. Put a number one if you like this camera.
Put a 1 for this camera and put a 2 for the other one.
Put a 2 for the other one.
Thank you, Engineer Sean.
Put a 2 for this one. Do you like this one?
No, put
no.
Put a
Sean
number.
is 3.
Why don't we just put a number 1 for this one, and welcome to Harvey's house, and just I don't know what's going on over there on a Feel Good Friday. All right, guys, I tell you what. See, let's take a quick 30-second break. Oh, you know what? And we're gonna shout out Senny. Hold on. Senny, we're gonna shout out the room. We're gonna shout out the room, and
we got a lot of number 2s.
What was number 2?
I think this one.
And we got a lot of one. We got number 1's ruling right now.
I can't remember which one was number 1.
One was camera 1, right?
Is that camera 1? I don't know what these camera numbers are. Sean and Rome did that.
This is camera number 1, obviously. Welcome to Harvey's house.
Oh my God. Okay, so not camera
And
number
I know
1.
y'all
They
not showing
couldn't
me
go
love.
in order. Like that would make
And I know
more
y'all
sense.
not gonna show no love, but this is camera number 1. Okay, this is Harvey. Okay, hi guys.
Ain't nobody want that.
Nobody want that one.
Nobody want that
okay?
one.
That Tanya want that one.
That could be even
When she
questionable sometimes.
when she watched the replay.
No doubt.
Try to replay.
Camera number 1. Okay, this is camera number 2. That's the middle
2.
camera. Okay, that's the party camera, I guess. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, we have that one. We have parties.
All right.
And number 3.
And this is the everyday. This is what you get. The 9 to 5 one. This is
the work camera.
This is the work. This is. This is the fighting work. We don't give a damn. What's our purpose?
I hate this one because I don't like my side.
Because you gotta look
profile.
that way.
I feel
Look over there.
too.
You gotta look.
I know, so then I'd have to sit like
Look
this
at that.
the whole time, and
That's-
then I can't really.
All right.
I don't like it this one.
So which one? 1, 2, or 3, guys? This one is there. All right. So here we go back to number 2.
I can't remember.
Go back to number 1 too. You can welcome to Harvey's house, guys. They like Sean. Get out of there with that. Okay,
Get
cool.
out.
All right, cool.
Thanks for that,
Senny,
Sean.
what we'll do, we'll take a quick shout out to DJ Young and Nut. Thank you so much, brother, for your music and all the DJs that we use here to play music. Let's take a quick. Oh, we're gonna shout out the room, okay? So we're gonna take a quick.
Sean, Lydia said,
What?
Lydia, girl, she said, you got to hide your hookah, weed, and Henny when Senny J is around.
Oh.
And Lydia,
Girl.
no lies told, Lydia, girl. City gives
Cindy, you are so
gets
It's
rude.
just, everybody is just so giving. I
Or do
appreciate
you
it.
like to take?
I appreciate you guys.
Cindy, you're a little spoiled
It's
little thing over there.
always offered. You know, people know what I like. You know.
Yo, guys, if you haven't experienced the Cindy J experience,
Come down to the Iron Mule this Sunday.
yeah,
Yes,
come
come to
down.
Iron Mule.
She's gonna, you
You'll
know,
see.
the fellas buy a drink, and then she's gonna take your drink and throw it back. She's one of those. Cindy's the drinker that'll pick up a drink that she don't see and just throw it back. I've done that plenty of times. We be
Oh
right.
my God.
That's hilarious.
And then we're gonna shout out the room. How about sorry.
I'm weak.
Sorry about that. The mic is still on. We're gonna just come right back.
You want some of this hookah?
Oh no, you're not.
You can have some. Look.
Look it up.
What tip you want?
Bringing heat to the street and doing it strong.
Yeah, they're in there.
Freaking Cal Stewart said, wait a minute. You mean sometimes Cleopatra did look Elizabeth Taylor? That's why I laughed. When I believe what they want to leave. That was fun. This way.
Why you gotta move it on this side?
Yeah. See, hogging a hookah.
know how to do it right.
Smacking you in the face with the glasses.
I smoked crack back in the day. Trust me, I know how to do this.
DJ Young and Nut.
I know how to smoke. Don't ever deny that. You don't know how to smoke.
I bet. Said I smoke you under the table.
You
I
understand?
bet.
You and Tamiko don't know how to smoke.
I bet.
I know how to smoke.
Right.
Sean's crazy.
You're going to be disrespectful talking about I don't know how to smoke. 39 minutes after y'all, welcome back. Just having some fun, feel good Friday. Got hookahs and not the iced tea. My fault. I forgot the iced tea. We talked about that. Miko, the weather real quick, if you don't mind. Senny came up here, was very rude to me this morning, guys. You didn't know that.
Oh, leave Senny alone, Sean.
To me, she was like,
Senny
she's like, leave it up to Shawn. It ain't gonna happen. You know? And I was like, and
definitely
she
did
said
say
it, and
that.
she said it in
She
that
said it.
condescending, hating Senny. Y'all seen that part of Senny on this show,
She definitely said that.
okay? And that's what it is.
I'm just trying to get a little dig.
I'm just glad your voice is back, Senny. I miss your voice.
Thank you. It's. I think
Is it back?
finally back?
It's back.
I feel like I have a little remnants, but it's back. Yeah.
Sounds good,
And
girl.
it's real
thank you.
sexy. Yo,
I've been laying low.
you in a relationship?
My name is Senny.
They like that.
So the weather in Bethlehem today, guys, currently it is 73 degrees, going to the high of 88, partly sunny. It will be sunny after 11 a.m. So if you're in the tri-state area, just bear it down to 11 o'clock and you can enjoy the golden sunshine. New York City, it is 71, going to a high of 90. Currently cloudy. The sun will peak at 2 p.m. So you can enjoy it at that time. It's your girl, Miss Miko, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team.
Yes.
You get your morning started right. You forgot that part.
Always.
Miko, this is.
Always.
Miko,
She's
make
like,
sure you
what
take
part?
pictures of the hookah and all this experience that we have in here, if you don't mind. This is very smooth.
It's smooth,
yeah,
right?
Very
Yeah.
smooth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here, Miko, you can.
Saving along, hitting the hookah.
Right.
All molasses,
Yeah.
no tobacco.
Ooh.
There you go.
Those are very good ones. Shout out to
Yeah.
Indigo Hookah. Lounge.
Well, Cindy, I guess I got a little buzz right now.
You're not gonna have a buzz. What is wrong with you? I think the nicotine gives people a little buzz, I guess, but it just gives me a headache because I don't smoke cigarettes. So.
Right. So this is smooth. What's you said oatmeal and raspberries?
No.
It's coconut and blueberry.
Coconut,
Coconut,
okay.
blueberry, and mint.
And mint. That's that.
So we got a bunch of
Indigo
folks in the chat room
smoke.
because I really want to shout. No, you know what, Sin, let's go to a story real quick on a Feel Good Friday. Guys, Father's Day comedy jam over at the Iron Mill, 831 South Delaware Drive, Eastern Pennsylvania. This Sunday on Father's Day. Y'all come on out. We got a lot of folks coming out. Doors open up at 5 p.m., showtime 6. The super hilarious Big Mama Badass is in the building. She's funny. Guys, you wait till you see her. She's hilarious. She's going to be in the building. My man, Barra Bentley, he's going to do his thing. He's going to sing his hit song before we start the comedy show. And then we have the, from HBO Def Jam BET's Comic View, the one and only Hamburger be in the building. So, and DJ Hot Sauce playing music. We'll all be in the building, hosted by your boy. So, y'all come on out. And also tomorrow, if y'all not doing nothing, come on out to the Steel Stacks, south side of Bethlehem, for the Juneteenth festivities. We'll be out there broadcasting live, seeing myself and Tamiko. Y'all come on out.
Hang out with us.
From, I think we're going at about 11. They have an opening ceremony about 10. And then we'll be out there. And you can enjoy the show live. So if you live locally, y'all come on out. Or if you live far, drive on down to Bethlehem and let's have a good time.
Take a ride. Spend a day
Take
with
a
us.
ride. Hang out with us. We be outside and we be doing our thing. Cindy, before we shout out the room, what's going on in the world?
Various different things are going on. Right now, one of the biggest things is online. DJ Academics is defending himself about comments he made about sleeping with underage girls, which he said was taken out of context. DJ Academics was the talk of the internet on this week after audio surfaced in which he made commentary about being intimate with underage girls. The short clip spread like wildfire, and Academics took to his own platform to give clarity about the comments he made nearly 10 years ago. Now, he was saying this in regards to, I guess this audio came up. They were at that time they were talking about Kylie Jenner and her relationship with Tyga, who currently at the time Kylie was 17 and Tyga was 24. And, when she announced she was pregnant and all this was after, she was 17. But people are like they were together when she was underage, quote unquote. So he said, I will say I adopted this rule, which I think is fine. As long as a chick got a college ID, she's getting it. I don't care if she's 17. I don't care if she's 17 and a half. I don't care if she just turned 17. She gonna get this D. And now in a new stream on his YouTube channel, Academic said the comment is 8 years old and was taken out of context. He proceeded to state that he basically was saying people within that age range who are in college don't really see a difference because it's assumed they were all born around the same time. He said, what I'm trying to say is that either you're 21 to 20, right? And someone's like 17. This is only in the college dynamic, though, because they put 4 years of kids together, just like they do in high school. I said, usually there's not much of a difference. Like when you're in college, you don't really see the difference. And I still believe that. I say that because you don't ask for age, bro. In college and high school, you don't ask for no age. I'm telling you, you don't ask for age. You might ask somebody if they're a freshman, but as long as they go to your school, you don't ask. It's not that you want anybody underage, you just assume. So what I'm saying, if it ends up being that, it's like, yeah, that's not what you wanted to do, but it's like, I don't look at it like somebody deliberately looking for kids.
I can see his point.
I
If
mean,
you're
I
in
guess I
college,
can see what
you're
he's
not
saying.
going to say, how old are you? And we're in the same class.
I
You
do,
Yeah.
but
assume that you're 19, 20.
But I think that it's important for, I mean, I don't know. I don't really see any the difference between like a 17 and 18, 19. But if you are like a senior, if you are like in your 20s, you should be asking people their age. I mean, you shouldn't just assume, considering how everything is the way it is. And, people do lie, but I do think if you are of a certain age, you should make it a point to do so. I mean, I was kind of in that situation.
Well, DJ Academics. How old is
You
he?
were in that situation, Senny?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So he said you could get the D no matter what age. What was that quote? You could get the D.
If you're 17,
if you're 17,
he said,
18, 19. Yeah, so he made a very stupid comment, bro.
Yeah.
And the internet's going to tear your ass up. You can't say, I get your philosophy. It's weird to me, but that's your opinion on having sex, with younger folks. You don't tell the age. But you can't
because
run
it's
around.
like, don't
you can't,
ask, don't tell.
Yeah, don't ask, don't tell. But you can't sit there and go, yo, if they 17, they 16, 13, they could get the D or whatever. You can't say that, bro. That's the problem. Why don't you just spin your music and
He's
just
31.
He's 31. Why even have these type of conversations?
So if this conversation was 10 years.
Oh, this is 10 years.
I mean, when he said that.
Oh, when he said that this was 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So what? He was 21, I guess.
Well, then I'm going to be in a lot of trouble soon. But,
Oh,
but
my
sir,
God.
even then, he's 10 years ago, so he was 21 when he said that. But still, even at 21, you just can't say, I don't care how old you are, 18, 30, 40, 50, you can't say even if they're 17, they could get the D. You just can't say that.
Yeah, you can't say it.
Maybe alcohol had to do with it.
And do you feel do you still feel that way, bro?
Yeah. And is he
31.
is he what's his relationship status?
I think he's single. I think he's a DJ, and then he like.
Who is this guy?
He's
All right. So.
he's a DJ, I think, but then I think he turned into like
a rapper. He's always going against Uncle Murder at the end of the year wrap up.
How do you know
yeah.
this?
You know Tamiko in the
I have
eyes.
a lot of useless knowledge stored in there. That comes out
And then I think he got
sometimes.
like
show
a
is this?
podcast, and then I think like
What?
I think he's just like, I guess you could call him like an entertainer.
Yeah.
But he's
Okay.
been making a lot of noise lately
Because
with
of
some of the
this?
things, not just with this. He says other controversial things
Okay,
about
so-
different people in the industry.
So,
and
okay.
da-da-da-da-da.
So he's one of those. So you get high?
Yeah.
I don't think he gets high.
Drink?
I don't know. He probably do all that.
Hey, what else you got? Thanks for starting off that Feel Good Friday with that one.
Yeah. So
Be careful. You can't say these things. You can't. The 17-year-old could get the D. You can't say that.
Yeah,
even
you can't say
10
that.
years ago. Even 10 years. He said it 10 years ago. You can't say that. You can't say it regardless.
Yeah, just do it, but
Just
you
do
can't
it.
go and promote it.
You can't do that. You can't.
Just keep it to yourself.
That would be a weird slogan, you know. Even if you're 17, you could get the date.
Because when I was 17, that's when I met my children's father, and he was 22 at the time.
And that's when you
21.
lost. But how old was you when you lost your
Why you even
virginity?
open up this door with Shawn?
I was because I met him. No, listen. And actually, I think I told this story. My mom, because I told my mom.
You told your
Because
mom
I
when
did
you
lie.
first- you
I
busted
lied
up?
about my age when I met him. He asked me
So
how old
you
I
lied
was.
too.
I lied. I told him that I was 18.
And how old was you?
I was 17.
Oh my God.
Because I felt like if he knew I was 17, then he wouldn't talk to me.
Right, you wouldn't get the date.
I wasn't even thinking about the D
Oh
at
yeah,
that
she
point.
was at 17.
I was just excited.
I know.
that he would-
I was thinking about the vagina at 17.
No, so I was excited, right? So I told my mom, and she was like, "How old is this guy?" Because older guys have always talked to me, even since I was younger. Like, she had a problem with that. So I was like, he's like 21. And then she's like, Senny, I think that's too old for you. And, he was from the city and all that other stuff. So she was just like not having it. So one day he came over to my house to meet me because he knew I was getting off work or whatever. He's like, I'm going to come see you. And my mom met him at the door. I didn't even know he was there yet.
Oh, my God.
And she had told him, had a conversation with him,
Yeah.
and all that other stuff. But she told him I was only 17 and, maybe you should pump the brakes, blah, blah, blah. So, but I didn't know that. And then, when I was chilling with him, he was like, I have to tell you something, but, I don't want you to get upset. And I was like, what? And then he was like, it has to do with your mom. And he was like, but don't tell her that I told you because she told me not to say anything. And so I was like, oh, my God. And when he said that, I knew that she had did it. And I thought that he was going to think I was so stupid. And I just thought everything was going to come crashing down. He still stayed.
So that's how that whole rocky relationship started off in the beginning. It went downhill from there, right?
I know.
Now,
it's
Senny,
good.
but
so I get it, but you shouldn't be like, broadcasting all that.
Guys, we're going to shout you guys out. God bless you guys. We're in the news, and we're just doing a Feel Good Friday. We're keeping it like this today. Senny, how old was you when you lost your virginity, though?
I was 18. He actually, I don't know.
He was
I
the
guess
one?
he kind of liked that. Yeah, because I met him in the end of July, early August, and my birthday was in October. And I was a virgin anyway, so I was nervous about it. I wasn't in a rush to lose my virginity.
But in that being a virgin, sort of
and then my mom, she wouldn't let me she was really guarded over. He had to, every time we hung out, he had to come over the house.
Right, because she
we
knew.
couldn't go upstairs.
Right, because she
couldn't
knew.
really go anywhere. So it wasn't until I turned 18 that she was like, all right, whatever, and she felt like she knew him and stuff like that.
So she was trying to guard her daughter's vagina for as long as she could.
She really was. Linda was on it. She was like, oh, is he coming over? That's great. Let's have dinner. Let's do all this stuff. And then he would have to leave. So.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out to Linda J.
She
was
she did a great job for 90 days guarding the young vagina.
I was excited.
Right, cool.
It was a great time.
And before you
Marcus Johnson said he was the prowler.
Marcus Johnson, you were the 20-year-old looking for the 17? Or you just didn't care?
Whoa, easy.
It happened.
But Senny, before you lost your virginity, you was thinking about having sex, right? 2 or 3 weeks before that? Come on.
I mean, I guess, but it was I didn't, when you've never had sex and you think about sex, it's just you don't really know what it is. That's why when people that never have sex, they say oh, I feel like having sex or stuff like that. It's you don't, where people say they're horny and stuff. How can you be like that when you don't know what it's about? I was nervous because I didn't know what are you going to do? And I was actually kind of scared about it.
And then you liked it.
Then I liked it.
And now you can't get it.
Now I'm going back to 17-year-old me.
Right.
I regret.
Miss Miko, God bless you.
Good morning, Shawn.
How old was you? And then
Oh my
I'll
gosh.
get into
We not. No. Whoa.
She's like,
Pause.
whoa.
No, we can't.
Cindy, you
We
said
can't.
18, right?
I was literally 18.
Yeah, but you was 17 going on 18, and
I
then
was 17 going on 18 when I
how
had
old
my
was you?
boyfriend.
Like, was it like how
and he
close?
was probably cheating on me. Who knows?
No doubt he was. Now my whole thing is this: like I'm just listen, keeping this. We keep it. We
He
keeping
was
this shit.
definitely smashing.
No doubt. He was already a vet.
I couldn't.
Now it's 17. So when did what was that time? What was that window from 17 to 18? 6 months, 3 months?
It was like 3 months
So
because
your
I met him
so
in the
your-
end of July, August, September,
October.
and my birthday is October 27th.
Right. So your
it
mother
was like that weekend.
So your mother guarded the young vagina for 3 months.
yeah, I
Let's clap
couldn't
for
go-
Linda for that.
Shout out to Linda.
She
Mama
wouldn't
Linda.
even if my friends called like, oh, let's go to the movie. She was like, nah. She did not believe me. She wouldn't
Yeah.
even let me go with my friends.
Right, well, she
I
did
could
what she
not
did.
leave. I could just go to work and come home.
Miss Miko, I'll wrap this up. Even though I'll share my story with you.
You
Now.
share? Guys be losing their virginity mad young.
At like 14
Nah, well,
Right.
hold on.
to their babysitter and thinking it's cool.
Or,
yeah, it's okay, man.
Miss Miko, God bless you.
So I'm not.
Because Miss Miko, you at some point in your life you did lose your virginity.
I
So
will
this
not
is no big, it's
answer
no
that
big freaking
question.
secret.
Tamiko's like, I was married.
Right. I will not answer
Right.
that
You so when you
question.
got Miss Miko, come on. How old was you? Was it before your 20th birthday? Can I ask you that?
Yes.
Okay. So you lost your virginity before your 20th birthday.
Yes.
Okay. Did you lose your virginity before your 18th birthday?
No.
Yeah, Shawn. You gotta keep it tight over here.
So what was that window? 16 to 20?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
No. 18 to 21.
18 to 21. That's
Cindy,
your window
I don't
that
know.
you get.
Her shoulders is tight enough. I think these are lies. I think these are lies. Cindy, she went like this. Look,
I'm
Cindy, she went like this.
serious.
18 to 21. Like her shoulder, like
No, man.
she like 18,
Don't sue
the
me.
20, the hookah done went out. All that. You wait a minute. All right.
18 to 21.
And was it the same? What, Cindy?
No, shout out to W.F. Dixon. He said, Senny, your mom's was trying to save you. Now look at you.
Yeah.
Back at square one.
Yeah, oh.
Don't let Linda hear you say that.
Yeah.
Because let her tell it. That wasn't the one for
Was
you.
it
Linda gonna call in.
Miss Miko, was it the same similar situation? The first boyfriend, and was he older than you? And how did that play
No,
out?
we went to school together. It's my first love.
Aw,
Miss Miko,
See,
Are
we
you
went to
getting
the
a little-
prom together and everything.
that's right.
are you getting a little emotional about this?
No.
That's in the past.
Did he
Shawn.
smash on prom night?
I will not answer that question. You can't
She
decide
will
yourself.
decline the question.
Yeah, I declined.
Next question.
I politely declined.
When did you lose yours, Shawn?
All right.
12.
No, I tell you, and I shared the story before I shared it again. I don't care.
Shawn's been smashing for years.
Now I lost my virginity, Miss Miko and Cindy, at an older age, surprisingly.
15.
I was about 16 years old.
To whom?
I'll tell you. Never forget this chick. She was a super freak. She was old. I told her story.
She was
before.
super free.
Yeah, she was already a well-seasoned young
Not
lady.
Shamika said 9.
Shamika said not.
Now, before I lost my virginity, I was one of them horny little boys, of course. Looking at my father's magazines.
Oh my gosh.
You know,
Not
we was
the
the-
hustler.
We was doing all that back in the day. No telling what type of DNA was on those magazines.
Yuck. Yuck.
that I didn't know about. So before I lost my virginity, I was one of those horny little kids, little teenagers.
Word.
Thank God. And then I had the girlfriend, right? She lived over in the Soundview area. I lived down there on 163rd and Innerville. And she was older. She was like 20. I was 16. And she was already a well-seasoned, oiled veteran. And her mother at that time was Miss Miko was a flight attendant.
Okay.
But
She ain't never home.
so she was at home, and they lived in Soundview they didn't live in you know like in New York City they have the projects, and then next to the projects they got the condominium projects. The ones
Yeah.
you buy
Word.
with the terrace,
Yeah.
with the clean lobby.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen those.
She lived in one of those. But across the street was the project. And her mother went away, Miss Miko, for the weekend, and she was in the house for the weekend.
How old was she, Shawn?
She was about 19, 20,
And you was 15?
16.
Okay.
So,
Predator women.
Mm-hmm.
We need a whole show on them.
yeah.
Getting that old tenderoni.
And she was already like she was just kind of just like her mom. She had the she looked like a grown woman. Like she had the hair, the long hair, the weave, the legs.
She was
the
19, Shawn. Your
Yeah.
16-year-old friends wasn't looking like that.
Yeah. And
Like she's a woman.
Yeah, she's grown.
and she said, Miss Miko, on Feel Good Friday, she invited me over on a Friday. Now remember, I was already running the streets because we were out there rapping back in the day. I was the Master Harv Nice.
MC Shawn.
MC Shawn.
Not Harv Nice.
It was Harv Nice.
That was your appeal.
That was my name. Harv Nice. That was my rap name. H to the A to the R to the V.
Mm-hmm.
And Miss Miko was because I was already in these streets, Miss Miko. I've been in the streets since I've been 9 years old.
Right.
And she invited me over there and had this big spacious apartment. She lived sort of like, if I can remember, like 12F.
12F.
It's 12F. with the-
F4.
Hilarious.
And then when she opened up that door, it was like when I stepped in that door, I knew, Miss Miko, I knew that was it. I was gonna bust my first nut.
Oh my! You probably did standing there at 16.
That's
you
right.
Probably did.
And she had no problems, Miss Miko, guiding me to the motherland.
Was it what you expected?
Yes. because I lost my virginity, like Miss Miko, I lost my virginity to like a slutty chick.
Oh, so she did
Look-
everything.
Yeah,
She did
like
everything.
it wasn't like you see it they portray in the movies or in life where it's this like sort of like you high school sweetheart, tender love, like some
Yeah.
kind of like an overwhelming pleasurable experience. No.
Yeah, definitely
God
love.
bless me with my first slutty chick.
And you ain't looked back since.
I haven't looked back since.
Oh my God. He got worse from there.
and like I said before, Miss Miko,
Did you tell your friends?
I went missing for a day.
Oh, yeah.
Miss Miko. Miss
You
Miko.
started living there, bro.
Yeah. That was the first chick I moved in with.
Mama Harvey looking for him.
They
Shawn,
did.
shoelaces are Shawn.
They did.
They was looking for you.
Yeah, I stayed over there for a day and a half,
Shawn,
straight
you
missing,
are crazy.
because I couldn't get out of the vagina.
Oh my God.
Because once I fell into it, I couldn't get out of it.
You are crazy.
Don't you know my mother called the police?
I would have too.
I came home. The detectives were there. I was like, "What's going on?"
This dummy walking in the door.
They was like, "You all right?" I said, "Yeah." I fell into my first vagina.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to that young lady. God bless her. And that's my experience. Senny, when you lost your virginity, was it a slutty situation or was this like that romantic kind of thing?
No, yeah, it was really nice.
It was really nice. When Wendy Gonzalez said she was 14.
Wendy, you were 14, girl?
Wow. Okay.
Okay, girl.
I think what's the average age though?
No,
So
a
he
lot-
was 13.
Who
He
said
goes to
that?
a printer. Wendy said she was 14.
14.
Printer said he was 13.
But what's the average age? I think 16 was late for me, and 18, Senny, you're damn near an adult.
I think
Yeah, I think like 16, 17,
16,
is
17.
like, because that's usually when people start like dating. I know like
Get a little
most
bit
of
of
my
freedom.
friends, they lost it like around that age. So
yeah.
But Wendy, was your first experience? Was it a pleasurable experience? I hope it was a pleasurable experience.
yeah, I
you know.
hope it wasn't.
I hope it wasn't nothing like
horrible.
hardcore. Like, if you had a pleasurable experience when you lost your virginity, put a number 1 in the channel.
Hope it was nothing like Shawn's.
Yeah. Well, leave it to Shawn. It was pleasurable.
Right.
It was
Oh, my
exciting.
God.
It was everything he wanted it to be.
But you know what? But Miss
Did she want to see you after that, or
Yeah,
did she just want to take your
No,
virginity and
we
just...
dated for a little while, but Miss
Not
Miko.
you dated for a little while.
19-year-old Shawn, please.
Yeah, we dated for a little while. I couldn't, because when I got into the vagina, I couldn't leave that thing alone.
Beanie said I was fast. Beanie said she was fast.
But Senny J, when I lost my virginity, I don't know, like the body, like I went right in, like when my first sexual experience, it seemed like I was already a pro. Like I jumped right, like I think I was just nasty anyway. I jumped right into this thing,
Little pervert.
and then she guided me right along through the whole thing.
All right, I guess.
So, put a number one chat room. How was your experience? I don't know. On a Feel Good Friday. I hope it was a good experience.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Natalie Wright says she was 16 and they stayed together for 33 years.
Dang, girl.
Let's clap for that. Jesus Christ.
Amazing.
Wow. Oh my God. So,
That's crazy.
So her first experience, she lost her virginity and stayed with that one person for 33
years.
Oh my
yeah.
God. All right.
That's great, girl.
I got out of there like 90 days. I was on to another because
Are you serious?
Because I have to sample. I have to sample some.
He had to spread his newfound talent around.
Exactly.
He was like, everybody needs to get this.
That's right. Why waste it on one bra? Why waste it on a bra?
Oh my God.
That's great, Natalie. That's great.
Let's clap for Natalie. That's great.
Yeah, I like to hear
Shout out
stories
to
like that.
Natalie. That's sweet.
So then it took her like, but she said 33 years. Natalie, how long did it take for you to get into that next slung?
I think that was her slong. They were together for 33 years.
Yeah, but obviously they're not together no more for whatever reason.
I think he passed away. Didn't he pass away? I think wasn't Natalie the one that had called in like mad long ago?
Nah, she went to
and told us about
the side dude died, and all the chicks, all her side sisters were there.
Was that it, Natalie?
Yeah, that
your
was the
side dude that died.
Yeah,
and you
the
went?
dude. No, I don't know if they were in a
Natalie
relationship, but
told
all the other women came, and she was mad or something like that. She said, I think the funeral was in Harlem. I can't remember.
But I think they both. That story I remember because I think Natalie and her side dude, they both had people.
She said yes, that was her.
Oh, so that was her. So there you go. So she and but was that the guy the 33 relationship guy?
Yeah.
Was that the one who passed away?
Yeah.
And if that's the case, what was that window time before she got a second slung?
I'm weak, Shawn.
So, Miss Miko, after you got your first sexual experience, what was that window time for the second slung?
Cal Stewart said his first experience got negative stars because the girl is now a lesbian. Cal, you ain't doing it
And you
right,
know
bro.
what? It's not that. It's that messes up Cal emotionally. That's why he's out of his mind now.
Yeah,
So
why
his,
do guys feel
but
like
it's
that?
but you know it's sad because you can't, like I described the young lady, Miss Miko. Look, Miss Miko don't want none of this conversation. Senny, my sexual experience was with this woman that was like a total. She resembled her mom's.
Okay.
She was, she was pretty.
Yeah.
And I can run with that for the rest of my life. Comparison to Cal Stewart, who first sexual experience is now a woman that smoke Marlboros and wear a flannel shirt.
You don't know if that's the type.
So now whenever he sees her, it's like, damn. Out of all the people, this neighbor,
Oh my God.
the guy that you lost your virginity with, Miss Miko, is he still alive?
Huh?
She's like, what?
Yo, she
don't know
she's
nothing
done.
about
Them
that
shoulders, Senny. She can't. I don't know. She built for this. Miss Miko, this is not a
Wendy-
show with to get in your comfort zone. This, you got your comfort zone on this one.
Wendy Gonzalez said her second was her high school sweetheart, and she got pregnant at 16. Now her daughter's 36.
Let's clap for that.
Okay, yes.
So she
She had 2 slongs and got pregnant on the second one.
right.
Okay,
so
girl.
she had 2 slongs. She lost her virginity on one,
She said she lost her virginity to a
and
drug
then the
dealer.
second one.
And then at 14.
At
and then
14.
the second one
Right.
was a high school sweetheart, and she had a daughter.
Good.
It's always those drug dealers, yo. They be prowling around
Yeah.
for real.
For
they
real.
got nothing else to do.
Word, they be thirsty.
thirsty.
Get into all that little fresh.
Princess, you was fast,
Yo,
Princess.
Get into
Oh, my
all that. Get
goodness.
into all that. There's a lot of fresh vagina out there in the canvas. What the princess say?
Yeah, Prentice was getting down at 11. Okay, and that's because he's from Brooklyn, and I just feel like everybody from Brooklyn, they all having sex
Doing
young,
something strange.
doing some type of scamming or whatever, and looking fly. That's the motto of Brooklyn.
Tasheem Jackson said, "My first love. I lost mine to my first love, my first time, and he's now gay, but we're still friends."
Oh, okay.
Oh, but how was the experience?
Yeah, Tasheem, how was that experience?
Because
did
if
you
he-
know back then?
Because
Yeah.
if he you know, shout out to my gay folks. You know I'm pro gay. I would think that you know, having a sexual experience with a gay person would be a pleasurable experience. You know what I mean? Now, if I sympathize with you guys who lost your virginity and now these people are gay.
Does that have anything to do with you, though?
Yes, everything,
Right,
everything.
right.
No, it
They
doesn't.
wanted because you was that person they didn't know they had an identity issue. So it was almost experimental for the other person. So you lost your vagina with someone and they go, nah, I think I want to go to the other side.
No.
You might have been disposable collateral. No disrespect. Ms. Mingo, you see how I keep telling you about Senny holding that hookah thing? See how she does? See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Not even like, yo,
just a
Ms.
scrolling?
Mingo, you need some. You see, you look at the wrist, look at the finger, look at the index finger, look at the thumb, look at the thumb, look how it's held down, look at the smile, look, the
She's
hookah smile.
comfortable.
She is not.
Cindy
Well, I'm
is
telling you.
comfortable.
You're talking. You're talking.
What else are they
Cindy,
saying?
you are hilarious.
What else is saying in there?
Princess said he was nasty. Princess, I believe you.
I think all the boys would.
I believe you, Princess.
But
Something about you. I believe you.
But Miss Miko, I think the men in the chat room, the men in the chat room, just men, like when we boys, we was just horny boys. Just we couldn't wait to get out there because, like I said, when I lost my virginity the first time, the mechanics just worked. Like I felt like I was already a seasoned pro. It was only the first time I did it. So I think it's different because the women in the chat room and women in general, it's a different experience. A woman could lose their virginity for the first time with a man and be with that man for 30 years.
Right.
Just like that.
Yeah.
But not you horny toad men
Nah, we got to keep it pushing.
jumping around.
Yeah, got to jump around. Yeah. We'll be right back. All right, we back. Special shout out to our good friend DJ Young and God bless you for music, bro. We truly appreciate you. See, let's move on to the next story because Miss Miko don't want none of this
Yeah, I
smoke.
wanna make her
Literally,
feel
she don't want.
comfortable.
Let's
Let's move it
because
along here.
those shoulders, Senny, like.
It's okay, girl.
Let's. You got anything like that, Miss Miko could talk? You know, can express her opinion on?
Yeah, we
Keep
can,
it light. Like, what's going on in the parks? Where the picnics at this weekend? Let's keep this thing light because her shoulders.
we don't know at this point. No.
And by the way, the woman I lost my virginity with, she passed away too. Sam.
Oh no.
Well, I told you about that.
I didn't know
you
she
go to the
passed
funeral?
away.
Yeah. No,
cry?
I found out later that no, I didn't. I didn't know it. I was after that. I didn't. There was no contact for 20 something, 25 years. Then she passed away,
Oh wow.
and then I found
so
out, and I
sad.
was like, so you know.
You
Well,
trying to double back, Sean? You trying
No,
to
no, I'm just saying. No, Miss Migo, no, I'm just saying.
reunion vagina?
No, Migo, out of the 78 relationships, at least 7 of them have passed away.
Ugh.
Wow.
Yeah, as you get
That's
older,
when you know when you get old.
Yeah,
as
you're
the
a
world
certain age.
turns.
Wow.
Last chick that I dealt with that passed away, I was like, God, oh my God.
A California gas
I'm so sorry.
station manager.
He's so crazy, Sean.
Other than my ex-wife, the rest of it, I was like, oh my God.
Not Shawn
Damn,
clutching his
Sharon?
pearls.
Sharon passed away? Oh, my God.
He's like, I wonder if she was thinking about me. How you outliving all these women, Shawn?
The vagina died? The vagina dead.
I tell you.
A California gas station manager.
Miss Miko, anybody you dated in your life that passed away?
Did I date it?
Yeah.
No.
Cindy, anybody that you dated passed away?
No.
Oh, y'all guys ain't living long enough. Okay, continue.
Actually, though, but me and my friend, back when we were like clubbing a lot,
I'm lying.
There was this guy, like he invited us into his section. We were chilling out. We met him like one random night, and she ended up talking to him. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe you're still talking to him, whatever.
Right.
And then she like called me and she was like crying. And she was like, Banga died. That was his name. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, girl. And she was like really like shaking up about it. I was like, dang, that's kind of crazy. So that was like the only example. He got shot, out there living the life and all that.
Banger got shot?
Yeah, that was his name, Banga. And I always kept saying, I was like, what's his real name? She was like, girl, I don't know.
Right.
So that's all we knew him as Banga.
Yeah.
And she was like, girl, I want to go to the funeral. And I'm like, you want to go to the funeral?
Go to Banger's funeral?
I was like, I don't know, girl. Like,
Well,
and you might walk into something you don't want to be in.
Right. At least he was banging her. Moment of silence for Banger.
Shout out to Banger.
Yeah, so that was.
Rest in peace, Banger.
But it was kind of sad because it was like it felt like I had just seen him, So yeah, it's kind of sad. But no, I think I would be sad if anybody I messed with
7 of them
died.
passed away. 7
Yeah, it's because you were
7
intimate
women
with that
passed away.
person. Just to hear that they died, it's just like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, and
It's very
I
sad.
like Shawn. I did someone that was very close to me passed away. Yeah.
That you smashed?
Yeah. My
Cindy-
late husband, my first husband passed.
Oh, our condolences. So your first husband passed away.
Yeah.
Right, and my ex-wife passed away. And no other guys have passed away.
No.
Right. So I had 6 others pass away, Shannon.
Wow.
Sharon, Kim, and all the rest of them.
Cheryl.
Cheryl, they gone.
Not you name dropping.
He said thank
Not
God.
you
They're
name
gone.
dropping.
Cindy, they're gone.
Well,
vagina.
they're on to greener pastures. I'm sure they're thinking
vagina.
about you, Shawn.
The vaginas are gone.
A California gas station manager has been fired for accidentally setting the price to 69 cents per gallon. They accidentally misplaced the decimal when they were putting in the numbers. It was supposed to be and costing the station $16,000. A California gas station manager is out of a job. John Szeskina, I think that's his name. Zescina, I don't know. He was setting prices at the Shell gas station in California last week when he moved a decimal by accident, marking gas per gallon as 69 cents instead of $6.99. Several hours passed before anyone fixed the mistake. In the meantime, customers flocked to the station to capitalize on the unintentional deal, costing the establishment $16,000 before the error was corrected. He was fired because of the error. The mistake gave customers a chance to fill up their tanks on a gas price not seen in more than 4 decades. Wow. The last time gas cost 69 cents in the United States was October of 1978. Gas prices have been squeezing consumers' wallets for months. In California, the average cost per gallon of gas was $6.43 as of Wednesday morning. Nationwide, gas costs about $5 per gallon on average. So somebody claiming to be his sister set up a GoFundMe account in fears that they were going to be sued for the remaining money. As of Wednesday, it had raised about $5,600. But I don't think he's going to get sued for this. I mean, I think stores have like insurance and stuff for things like that.
Well,
I think they just fired him.
All right. Well, first of all, it's again, it goes back to the story's deeper than that. I don't understand why y'all don't see what I see.
What do you mean?
Welcome to Harvey's house.
What's the
You don't
story?
see it.
No.
If the gas price is, you know damn well the gas is not 69 cents.
He just messed up the decimal point. He may have been working
Let's
hard
put a pause on 69. But the customer goes there. You know the gas ain't 69. You know you could have went, hey, yo, bro, man, I don't.
True.
Bro, I think maybe, you know, your thing is saying 069. You know the gas is $6. You know the gas. Everybody in the country, whether you have a car or not, knows the gas price is $4, $5, $6. You know that. But you couldn't take your punk ass in there and say, hey, bro, what's his name? Shemakovich?
I think it's John.
John Shemakovich?
John Shashina.
John Shashina? You didn't get out your car and say, John Shashina. Bro, you might want to fix the digital board, man.
But he didn't notice all these cars?
No, exactly.
You didn't notice your shout
for
is all of a sudden
I know.
jumping?
Right. No,
People
I
coming
get it.
in buying $50 worth of gas?
I get
$7 worth of gas.
Right, I get that.
Right.
I get that he's responsible for that. But it's like somebody falling in the street and you walking by him and not helping them. It's the same thing. Somebody, not one person went in there and said, and yeah, should he gotten fired? I think he shouldn't even have gotten fired for that. I think he should have worked out a payment plan with the owners, and they would have got that $16,000 back. And he made a terrible mistake. Yes, he should get fired for it. I wouldn't have fired him. I'd been like, yo, John, we got to work this out. I'll take $200 a week for your check. And maybe, Senny, you might be right. I don't know. The insurance might cover the rest. You lost $16,000. But not one person pulled up in front of that gas station and said, yo, there's a long line. I don't know what the hell. I would fire John for being negligent. Say he changed the digital board and fell asleep at the counter. I would. Yeah, you're getting fired for that. But if he's around the property and doesn't realize it and nobody's saying nothing, so you know what? All the people that got the gas, they should pay that back.
How you going to track him down?
Exactly. That's why he got fired. But that's the problem here. What's up with our... Hold on.
Look.
What's up with our moral compass?
We don't care about corporations.
We don't care. No, I'm not talking about the corporate. What about John Shasanovich? What about that guy? This guy got to work every day. What about him?
He can find another gas station.
No, he can't. No, he's on the wanted poster at every gas station in America. He can't work there no more.
Oh, stop.
But was it at least one person that was in their vehicle and said, man, you know, that people were pumping their gas like they knew damn well that gas wasn't 69 cents. And they went up there and pump. I'm not mad at you.
Went back to go get the other car.
Went back and got containers.
They created a Facebook page,
Yep.
group page. Everybody went over there and went, John, where the hell were you?
I mean, it said several hours. That's at least 3.
And maybe this gas station might be on a main road. Because you know those main road gas stations, the price going to be up 2 or 3 extra cents.
Yep.
Where were you, John? Maybe you should get fired for that if you did something and you wasn't watching the station. Yes. But if you see all these cars pulling up, like, what is you doing? What are you doing? 4 hours?
I would have been pissed because I would have been like, why are we so busy? I'm in the back trying to chill.
You don't hear the register blinking. Blah, 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 blah. Your Cash App going off. Right. There's got to be some kind of alert, you dummy. Like, you see the guy, they just delivered the I was about to curse. They just delivered, the dude just bought the tanker, bro.
Right.
And that's, see, can I share a story?
Sure.
And I'm gonna tell on myself, Miss Miko. Back in the day, I was, when I had those vans out there getting that money, getting that van money, getting that delivery money. Senny, this is back in the day when they didn't have the pumps. Miss Miko. It was a few years before that. So I got up one morning, because I used to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, Miss Miko. Go out there and get that, get that delivery money with the big vans.
That was the newspaper we stole on the newspaper?
Yeah, newspaper, back in those days.
Okay.
So I get to the gas station, Miss Miko. Put some fuel in the truck before I go down to Manhattan and get that money. CJ, I pull up in front of the gas station, Gulf or whatever it was at that time, whatever, Exxon, I don't care what it was. You could clearly see the attendant. This 4 o'clock in the morning, saying, I'm getting that money early. 7 in the morning, I already made $100.
Right. I was getting that money.
I was getting a bread. That child support was nothing to me. It was coming over fresh to
Now
death.
he didn't care about child support.
That's right. I gave her extra $20. Matter of fact, keep the kids on.
Matter of fact, I ain't picking him up this week.
That's right. I got a baddie outside. Here, just take some money. Here, take $100. Don't go outside and blow my spot up. The bitch is outside. Calm down. Meet me at the club tonight. Like I was one of those guys. I got you. Senny, I pull up, Miss Miko, to this Exxon Golf, whatever. The attendant dude is asleep at the counter, mouth wide open, leaned back.
Oh. I'm
The
definitely.
van is on. The van is on E. You know, I'm just filling up. I know it's $40, $50 to fill this in, whatever it was. Remember, they didn't have the automatic pumped in. I look at him. He's asleep. I take the gas nozzle. I start filling up because I'm thinking if he wakes up, I'm like, yo, I got you. Here go to $50, whatever.
Right.
By the time I finish filling up, and I feel like, you know, when the nozzle click, all that.
You was like, you got every bit out of it.
That's
Yep.
the nozzle went. Miss Miko, this guy's mouth is still wide open. He's asleep. He's out of it. I put that nozzle back in that little holster, Senny,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and I drove off. But I was wrong.
Gas, Shawn?
I stole gas.
Damn.
And Senny, as I'm driving off, he's still like this.
Oh well.
Oh, well.
He looked like the blood of Jesus. He's like this. like he's getting anointed by something. And Senny, I drove off.
As you should.
But I was wrong for that. And this goes back to these people with 0.69 cent. You were wrong for that. And if the people who took advantage of this mistake, this horrific mistake, how do you feel now? The guy's fired, even though his I wish, what's his GoFundMe? I'm gonna get this guy $3. I want his GoFundMe to get to, wouldn't it be ironic if his GoFundMe goes to $16,000?
Why are we paying for other people's gas?
Right.
I know.
Wow.
But Senny, if
I'm surprised they're even at 5,000.
Okay.
Like, what?
So Senny, but that's poetic justice. If he reaches $16,000, he got a $16,000 windfall.
Yeah, no, they better not. If
Why
if they
not?
don't, I'm gonna follow up on this story. If he don't get sued, then all those people, GoFundMe just needs to refund all those people back their money because they're doing this to try and help him.
I get it. Let's throw the lawsuit part out of it. Just say people. Pass it to hookah. We ain't gonna see it again until next month.
Yeah, you over here wasting it. It's burning.
Okay, Senny, and I asked Miss Miko, and then we'll shout out the room. Senny, if you was one of those drivers that took advantage of the 69 cent, knowing you was dead wrong.
I'm like Cal Stewart. He said he's filling up things that don't even need gas.
Exactly. I'm getting all the little bins.
Hold on, Senny, so let me ask you a question. So then you find out that this guy got fired, and you was one of the people who participated in the effery. Hold me out. Would you feel any compassion that this guy got fired and maybe take that money that you saved, that $50, $60 because you got the gas for 69 cents? Would you donate? Would you at least say, yo, what's his Cash App or whatever? Yo, bro, here go that $50. Would you have any kind of compassion for this man?
No.
Wow.
Absolutely, unequivocally,
Miss
no.
Miko,
Absolutely not.
Miss Miko.
What, his little $20 an hour job?
Miss
You be
Miko.
all right?
Miss Miko.
Go find something else.
Miss Miko.
Yep.
If you fill that thing up at $69, 69 cents, knowing damn well you playing yourself, and you pull off. And let's
Miko,
add
we literally putting in $5.
yeah, right, you doing premium. You doing the $7 here, and you find out he got fired. Any compassion?
None.
Wow.
None. Someone in the chat room. I can't find your
Ask
chat.
me that question.
Wait, listen. Let me say why I say none. I agree with the chat room member. They said because it's a gas rebate. Gas been too high. So if I see it 69 cents, I'm gonna think it's a give back.
It's the blessing.
Yeah.
The Lord is
Look at
blessing
God.
us.
What
does that say?
I'm trying to find who
You
said
go.
that.
What does that say? You go look a gift horse in the mouth. Is that the saying or whatever?
Here we go with the justification and
I ain't
rationalization.
turning away my blessings.
Here go the justification and the rationalization of the BS. Stop
Maybe he
it.
was supposed to lose that
Stop.
job so he can follow
Stop.
his true path.
See,
Some
there
Get
you go.
online.
Simon
Become a
is waiting
content
for him.
creator.
See, there you go.
Don't be held down by
there
the
we go.
man.
There we go.
F-Shell Corporation.
Right, here we go. Here we go with the BS.
They get plenty of money.
Yeah.
Senny, ask me if I was part of the effery would I return the money or give this guy the money that I say? Ask me that question.
Shawn,
Yes.
if you are part of the effery and you see that gas is 69 cents and the guy got fired and you took privilege of that deal, you filled up 2 cars.
Yeah.
You filled up, you air tires.
Yes.
Okay?
$150.
And
Right.
he called us and told us about it. So we pulled up 2 Senny. And
Right.
We all filled up.
We all filled
Yeah.
up.
Almost $300.
Right.
Right.
Are you going to give back the money if you find out he got fired because of this?
Out of the $300, all our cars.
Well, not even. It's like $20, and we filled
$20,
out all
69
4
cents.
cores. It's only 69
No,
cents.
but if it was the correct price, it would be $300. This is what I'm trying to say. First of all, I'm not going to give him back the $69. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm going to do? I'll be honest with y'all. Out of the $300, your car, Miss Miko, Senny car, my car, and my wife's car, right?
And Mike's pickup truck.
And so now that's $500.
yeah, because we told
Do
everybody.
another $200 for that thing. Mike got a skateboard out here now. Miss Miko, Mike like this.
Nah, he's still driving. He got a coin.
Out of $500, CJ, out of $500,
Yeah.
I'm giving this man back $250.
Oh, thanks for
Well,
I'm giving this
you
dude.
better than me.
I'm giving this dude
Better than me.
$250 because I know I was dead. I'm gonna keep the other $250. I know I was dead ass wrong, and everybody who picked up that gas for 69 cents, you was wrong. Put a number in chat room if you're returning some of that money. Okay, we all gonna fill up the tank. We all gonna do that. We all gonna get the gas for 69 cents. But the man got fired now. Put a number 1 in the chat room if you're returning some of the money. Put a number 2 if you're not.
Let me put a
Put a
2
number
in there.
1 in the chat room if if in your kindness of your heart you know damn well you were supposed to spend $50. You walked out of there and you spent what, $6, $7. Put a number 1 if you are returning some of that money. Put a number 2 if you're not.
Please, nobody's returning that money.
Cal Stewart says, Shawn, what if you're almost on E and all you had $5 until the next payday? You still going to return it?
Yes, I'm going to return some of the money. Guys, we're wrong. We're wrong. Those people for 4 hours, each and every one of them are dead wrong.
What's
At least
wrong?
return some of the money. He made a fatal mistake. He lost his job.
Gas station.
It doesn't matter if he's a guy, whatever he does. Because like the guy, you don't know if
act
he
like
got a
this is
family.
something that
You
he's
don't
been
know
working
nothing.
for his whole life.
And
It's just
for
a
the employer
job.
to just fire him like that.
Yeah,
I
that
think
shows
that's
what's up.
horrific.
Well, yeah, why would you want to work for something that? Why would you want to work for somebody that's just gonna fire you over a simple mistake?
That was a $16,000 mistake.
Yeah, but does that mean that we just throw away people in their livelihood in this economy?
I'm surprised at both of you.
So we should really be looking at the owner of this place. What type of person are you?
I'm
Surprised.
surprised.
This was a fatal, humanistic, in words of Cam Newton, error. It's fine.
Deborah Leslie says she would return the money, but she would have inquired about the price.
Okay, so
You would have went in and been like, "What's up with that
so
price?"
Deborah, it's pronounced but Deborah.
Deborah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You didn't know. See, Deborah Leslie, God bless her. She gets it. She gets it, and unfortunately, Miss Miko, you and Senny don't get it.
And the rest of the chat room.
And the rest of the chat room don't get it. Deborah Leslie and myself are on this planet all by ourselves because we know what the universe is going to give back. And shame on everybody in that. Hold on.
Wow.
Is it?
Shame on everybody in that chat room. Shame on Tamiko and shame on Senny and everybody in that chat room. Shame on you. Clean your moral compass. You are dead wrong if you don't give back some of that money.
But the gas
What is wrong with
corporations
that?
are
But
not
then
dead
again-
wrong for
right,
charging
again.
us this.
But then again, you're easy to say they're making billions of dollars. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about you and your soul.
Me?
Your
Look.
soul is corroded. Other than Deborah Leslie.
Listen.
Get back some of that money.
Those people went
What is wrong with you?
and they paid their price and they got their merch. Look, they paid. That's not. How's that karma coming back on them? They paid. It's not like they stole it. They paid for it.
We're gonna shout out the rumor.
Shoot.
We're gonna show y'all some love.
Put no bad
because
karma
you know why?
on me,
You know
I
why?
paid.
Because
You're
you
lucky
need
I
the love.
paid. You're lucky
you
I
need
paid.
the love. Tamiko and Senny, you need to shout out the room because y'all need hearts. Because you don't have any.
DJ DL say return the money to charity or church.
Whatever you do, you're sitting there because of the instant gratification of your greed. That you're not going to sit there and not donate some of that money back knowing that you was dead wrong. Yes, you could paint that picture like Senny said. Corporate, that was the price. It was bad. We got nothing to do with that. Of course. But you have failed.
Today's price is not yesterday's price. Yeah, ain't never that.
Princess Cox said that's right. That's God making an example out of one of the criminals taking advantage of his children.
Exactly.
Princess, that's right.
Exactly. May the Lord strike them down, and he did.
And Bush stole gas anyways. That's what
Period.
W.M. Dixon said.
Shawn
George Bush stole gas.
Harvey Morning Show. Tamiko and Senny. I'm sad. Who's this?
Roro.
It's Roro.
Hey, Roro.
I'm very sad.
Good morning. Yes, because my daughter's been in hospital, so I've been down in Brooklyn, and I've been missing the show. But glad to see you all. But I ain't gonna let you shame us like that, cause guess what? I understand, and yes, I would have thought, and I don't buy gas, but I would have thought, wow, they got a sale going on. But the thing is,
Exactly.
the other side of the coin of this is they're overcharging for gas. They taking and running with this whatever is going on in the economy and all that. Their gas is way too high, and it's ridiculous. So I look at it, the guy gave everybody a rebate. I said that. Now, on regular terms, if you know on a regular that gas is a certain price, okay, a reasonable price, yeah, I would say, ask them, is there something wrong with the gas thing or whatever? But in this case, the time we live in now, they know they overcharging for gas. I would have took it as a rebate. Because they overcharging for gas. And I'm not trying to justify it, but I'm not no angel. I'm still human. I still got some of my dope feed behavior. And I wouldn't go for, I'm giving them all the money. I'm giving them $6 and change for some gas. When I see 69 cents on it. 69 cents, I'm going for it.
Right.
Senny, she says she's not justifying, but she is.
No, I'm not justifying because y'all
charging
all these high prices. Why y'all don't go out there and protest that? It's ridiculous. So they charge $10, $20, you going for it.
Now Ro, and God bless you. Ro and myself only here because there is a God. Because Ro and I are still here this morning.
Amen.
For what we've been through, we've been through a quarter of what we've been through. You guys have never seen in your life.
Amen.
But I'm gonna say this. Did you write about that?
Shout out to that.
Shout out to that. You don't want none of that. But or maybe you don't. And it's you know who you are.
I do know.
You know that. You know that if you pull up to a gas station and the gas is 69 cents, you know that's wrong. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Bro, you might as well just go on and hang on up.
Don't say that. Rose, stay right there.
Shawn.
Yes. Everybody, Deborah Leslie's on the phone.
Hey,
Hey,
Deborah.
Ro, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Go ahead.
I have 2 seconds. Listen. Hi, y'all. Hey, Tamiko.
Hey,
Senny.
Deborah.
Let's go skating.
When we going skating, girl?
Listen, Shawn, first of all, I may not have even had gotten that gas. And the reason I would have inquired, gas is so high, right? And now it's all cheap. I would have been scared it was going to mess up my car. Who's selling gas for 69 cents?
Right.
So that's why I know I would have said something. I would have blew everything. But I also would have fired him because how are you not managing that store for 4 hours? That's a long time.
Right.
You getting paid to manage.
Right.
I'm sorry. This is just my business sense.
Yes.
This is not that soft, cushy side of me. But when it comes to business, there is no friends in business. And if you were there, like, not looking at my tanks for 4 hours,
Now, I agree with you. I brought that point up in the beginning. If he was doing something negligent, where were you for 4 hours? Yes, you should get fired. But you bring up a great point. That's why you and I, God bless us.
yeah.
Senny, she saved my life one day because we was at Mocha Lounge one day when I was a comedian young and we were drinking and I got drunk and I went to her house and fell out and she got me the hell out of there before that boyfriend got home.
No, I did not. I lost my boyfriend. Don't change the narrative. You still owe me somebody. That's why I'm still single now.
Oh.
Now, but she brings up a good point, Senny. Tamiko and Senny, the thirsty queens of gas. You wouldn't even question the fact that putting the gas in there at $69 could ruin your car.
Pulling that BMW right up in there.
Right. What's
Like
the
this.
thing,
You
Shawn?
make a great point.
Thirsty people get scammed. You know that. I grew up in the hood. I grew up in Harlem. Ain't nobody giving nothing away. So I'm sorry. I would have blew it up because I ain't putting no 69 cents gas in my car.
I'm going to give you a round of applause. Hold on. Somebody with some freaking sense.
Well, look, everybody else is doing it. I'm one of those people. If everybody jumping off a bridge,
Follow everybody.
I'm
jumping too?
Follow
I'm jumping
everybody,
too.
y'all.
There's something wrong.
They
if
all
everybody
jumping off
doing
the
it.
bridge.
Yes.
You gonna be right there too.
Right.
I
don't
told
follow
that.
nobody. I'm a leader.
That's right.
Nah, I
Well.
got space behind me.
Well, the bridge about to fall, girl.
All
You
right.
better jump.
Well, thank
All
you.
right, y'all.
Thank you.
Bye, Deborah.
Where you at?
The BX.
Oh, I'll
We'll
be
be
over there
next.
later. I'll be over there later. God bless.
Yeah.
Protect-
On East Tremont.
Protect,
Oh,
Be
God.
careful out there.
protect your neck. Protect your neck. All right.
You already know. They just let the homeless shelter out. I gotta go.
Go. Get out of here.
Bye, Deborah.
They're gonna take your cell phone. Shawn Harvey morning show. Miss Miko, Senny J.
Good morning, you all. I am Miss Miko, Senny. This is Shawn. This is Sonia.
Yes.
Where's
Hey,
that
Sonia.
gas station at? Because I need to fill up this little rental car. It ain't mine, so I don't care.
Your Spark?
I need that gas.
It's in
But
California,
I
girl.
got to rent this thing again. Today was my final day, and just for the weekend, I got to pay like another $400 just for till Monday.
Girl, you didn't check out Turo?
Yeah.
All that talking we did
I
about it.
tried the other thing that Sam's talking about, and even going to New Jersey. I took Marlene and I went there the other day when I was talking to you all, and these rentals is crazy. So I need that 69-cent gas, whatever. I don't care. It's
Well-
not my car. I'll put it in there. They charge me all this money.
Well, two things are
I
true.
just came in on the show, so I got in the tail end of it. I'm like, 69 cents. Was that an error?
Yeah,
that
it was an
The
error.
guy got fired.
It was supposed to be
I'd have
$6
filled
and
my
99.
car up.
Well,
Well,
one
Shawn
thing.
says you're dead wrong.
Yeah, well, one
I
thing.
went to that Turo, but in this area they don't have it in it yet because they won't allow the insurance in New York, at least not up here in Westchester. Because a friend of mine, he's trying to get it. He's got cars. He's a dealer, but he can't get insured here. So he's gonna try to get the insurance in Jersey or something.
So
But,
Senny,
where's the nearest to where I am? I'm in Westchester, so is it in Jersey? Because Marlene and I went to Fort Lee the other day, and that's where I was gonna go and get a car today. At least for a week, it's like $5 something. It's what I paid for this thing for a week. What I have to pay for the weekend, if you get that.
Maybe you can
For
get
me
it
to
in
keep this
another
car, I'm
state.
supposed to turn it in at 11 o'clock.
Another
If I
state.
want to continue it, I got to give another $500 practically.
Well, there's two things that are certain here. She's trying to find a rental car, and she makes a lot of money. To be renting
Where
these
now?
cars.
Can you go into
She
Jersey
does.
and get
400
it?
one week, 500 the next week, and she's paying it. So she's making money. She has money to spend on this. But you bring up,
Making it like that. I'm just
no, well, you have it.
less with it right now, but because I need the car to make money.
Right. But Senny, here you go. It
Try
falls
in Jersey.
It falls into the realm of the Ubers with the taxi commission in New York and maybe the rental commission cars in the state of New York or New York City don't want anything like this.
Right.
It
Well,
will
it's
work,
not-
but I mean, no, I hear you. It's the marketplace
up
is
to them.
what it is. If the marketplace demanded, then that's what it is. But some of these industries will fight to the last bone to keep these type of new businesses out of the area because it will destroy their
No,
business.
they don't want that here.
Right. So it's like having Walmart in New York City. They don't want that in the 5 boroughs. So that's
The
a
nearest
very
Walmart is out there where you all are, upstate for me.
right. All right. Well, good luck. Hopefully it all work out for you. And I'll see you tonight in Brooklyn.
Absolutely.
All right.
Me and my family, Marlene, coming down.
All right.
fun.
Good night.
All right.
Good day.
And,
Good day, all.
Sonia, I just want to let
I'm
you
gonna
know.
look in Jersey for you, Sonia. See what's
I wanna
close
let
to
you know when I see you tonight and I perform, I gotta get out of here because I gotta go to Newark after that. So I'm gonna come to your table and I'm gonna show y'all love like I do. You already know. But if you see me perform and you don't see me no more, it's because I had to run out the room and go someplace else. I love you and thank you so much. We're gonna shout out the room.
Oh.
And we're gonna do some hookah. Senny's still holding that thing.
I think it's done.
Really? Everybody, bear witness to this. Senny, see? I told you. Miss Miko, see? It's done, and Senny finished it off.
She's like, I think it's done.
I
As
think it's
smoke
done.
comes out.
Is it done, Miss Miko, for real?
Is that as strong as it was?
Because you keep... Let's pause. you got the freaking strong-ass lungs and that throat and that was for all of us. And look at her, she's still...
We're gonna shout out the room.
All right. Put a number 1 chat room if you're enjoying the show. Put a number 2 if you're not.
They have a Bentley on Turo that you can rent for $846 a day.
Wow. Is that in this area or New
It's
York?
a Bentley. How do they pronounce this? That's that one that Cardi B was talking about. A Bentayga.
Bentiago.
Yes. Let me get one of those. You're saving $200. They're giving you a discount. For the
WM
weekend.
Dixon says, Sean, strong lungs and throat. Is that a plug for Senny J?
Yeah, and let me put a pause on that. Put a number 1 chat room if you're enjoying the show. Put a number 2 if you're not. Hold on, let me see if I can find this song.
Good morning. Welcome to the show. Barbi Cologne.
I'm sorry.
You don't know. It's
Senny
been so
J.
long.
Hold on.
And to the
Hold
they
on.
got they got a Chevy Cruze in Fort Lee, New Jersey for $55 a day.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
Sonia.
gonna send this to you,
Send that
girl.
to her.
Yeah, send it to her. She has to go to New
Because
Jersey.
you could take your Spark, just take it over the bridge, and then
But how's she supposed to-
return it later. You and Marlene can do it together.
Yeah,
Do
but
it
how is she
together.
going? Yeah. Well, yeah. Try to figure that out, boy. That's a lot. I can't find the song.
Senny, Princess said he been watching you play with that thing in your mouth with no smoke for about 10 minutes.
Senny, could you let it? Senny, could you let it go and send it?
No, I'll never let it go.
Can I get the last smoke, Senny, if you don't mind? Damn.
And Cal Stewart said, big respect for your lung game.
You know what I'm saying? Try to keep it strong.
I can't find this.
my
song.
lungs
Sonia,
is
she
tired
did
as hell.
find some. She's going to send it to you. She found a, what did you find? A Chevy?
It's a Chevy Cruze. It's a 2015. And you can keep it from the 19th to the 22nd. Let
For
me
how
see.
much?
I'm going to send it to you. The total would be, let me click on it.
Hold on.
Because they're saying you get a 3-day. It's saying $170. I mean, I think that's without the insurance added, but.
Not bad. It's better than 500.
All right,
Yeah,
I tell you
girl.
what. Let's. We're gonna. I don't have the music. Let's shout out the room. Who's in the chat room? We're gonna just shout out the room.
Good morning.
And then we
good
go.
morning,
And then we
good
go to
morning.
quick news stories, and then we're gonna. Cindy, can I get that last hit on that hookah? What are we gonna do?
She said,
Damn, Cindy.
Yeah.
not the huff and puff.
Yeah, you can get it.
Baby
get like,
says,
get like 3 or 4 out of there. 3 or 4 or something. I was keeping it alive. You had it sitting over there.
Shout out to DJ Yugganut. Hey, DJ Yugganut.
Where the hearts at? In the chat room.
Wow.
Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? Migo, let's go. Turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Where the hearts? Turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Where the hearts? Turn down for what? For what? For what? For what?
I'm so sorry. That was all Shawn.
Princess said he's renting his wheelchair accessible van out for $120 a day. Hit him up. Princess, I am gonna beat you.
Unlimited battery charge.
Princess.
Unlimited battery charge.
Let me send this to you.
Vanetta George, good morning to you. Cal Stewart, good morning, Cal. You were funny in the chat room today. Good morning to Tasheem Jackson. Hi, Tasheem. Thanks for joining us.
God bless.
Nairoa. Hey, Roro. Good
Bro,
morning.
thank you so much.
Hey, Naroma.
Good morning, Denise Dimitrov. Hey, Denise.
Hey, Denise.
The Godfather Soul, Tracy Ray. Good morning.
God bless you, brother.
Cousin Lee Scott, what's up, what's up, what's up?
Lee, what's going on? Yeah, we're going down to Texas on Thanksgiving weekend.
Yep. John Greer, what's going on? Good morning, John Greer.
Sean, what's
Hey,
up, brother?
John. Oh, and John, he said he's really excited. He said he has his first big show coming up this weekend. Go kill it, John.
Nice.
If you're still there.
Yeah, God bless you, bro.
Shout out
John
to
out there telling jokes.
Princess Cox, good morning, Mr. Robinson.
You know
Good
what I'm
morning,
saying?
Prentice.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Go out there and do your thing, bro.
Are you funny, John?
I be out, yeah.
I have to see you.
Send us some footage, John.
Yeah.
John does. John is more of a mainstream comic.
Oh, more mainstream.
Yeah, he's more me. I'm in that urban gutter.
He's joking to the Babylonians.
Yeah, he's a Babylonian. Yeah, he's one of those, and I ain't even mad at him. Get your money, bro.
Yeah, get the money. They pay on that side.
Word. You know you come, John. Matter of fact, John, come to the Iron Mule on Sunday.
Yeah. Come on
Yeah,
out,
John.
John, come down to the belly of the beast. Come down to where they judge you. Come down to Iron Mule where they be like, you better make me laugh now. Come on down to the Sugar Shack. Come down to the Eastern Whole Room. Come on down to Bananas, bro. Come on down where we gonna sit there and Let me stop. He ain't doing that.
He ain't messing around with y'all.
John, come on down.
John said, I got good sense.
John, like,
John got rent to pay.
Word. John to come in there, he gonna hit pen and pen, pen and pen and pen. John be like, I can't do this.
But John's pretty funny.
I
He's
know,
funny
that's what I'm
in
saying.
the
I'm not
chat
saying
room.
he's
He's a
not
pretty
funny.
guy.
I'm just saying, come down to the beast. Come down to the Terror Dome. I'm not saying he's not funny. I didn't say that at all.
Boy, Marlene
Come
Lee.
on down, though. Come on down.
Good morning, Marlene Lee. Shout out to you.
See, John in that safe zone.
Gosh.
Yeah, I know, because I've done mainstream. I know what it is. I do mainstream shows. I know it's not the pressure, Senny J, of urban.
Right.
You know, black folks is like, yo, set yourself on fire.
And make entertain me.
Entertain me.
They
Got it.
don't
I
want
be
to
at the
laugh.
Iron Mule every time doing this stupid. I be in the Hambo, have you heard? Continue.
Lydia George. Good morning to you, Lydia George.
Hey, Lydia.
Natalie Ryder.
Hey,
Yeah, this
Natalie.
is done. Cindy done sucked this whole
Yeah, she sure did.
Just
Pause
took
on
it.
suck.
pause. Took the whole life out
I
of
was
this
just
thing.
doing what you're supposed to do with hookah.
Sonia, he is smoking a hookah from Indigo Hookah Lounge. It is blueberry, mint, and coconut, our Indigo smoke flavor.
I
Shout out
wouldn't
to
know.
you, Sonia
Cindy done
Murray.
took it all. I wouldn't even know.
Just make sure you pay for it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta pay for it.
Just
too.
make sure
Yep.
you pay
when
for
when
it.
he came in, when I came, he was like, "How much is it?" $25, sir. You can
You
make
know?
that to Indigo Hookah Lounge.
Wow.
Deborah Leslie, good morning. Kareem Williams, good morning, brother. Hope you feeling
Put
better.
it on my tab.
Not his tab.
He got a whole tab. Good morning, Marcus Johnson. How are you? LaShawn Haynes Jones. I hope you're feeling better, sister.
Yes.
Shamika Love. Hey, Shamika.
John, come down to Iron Mule on Sunday.
W.M. Dixon. Good morning to you.
Meet Cindy J and Tamiko.
Tion Harmon. Thanks for joining us again, Tion. Hey, Beanie Green.
Yes.
Bernadette Chisholm Wilson. Good morning. Yes. Hey, Drew Tiz. Good morning to you.
God
Danielle
bless.
Williams. Hey, girl. Hey.
God bless.
Good morning to Marita Chocolate Thunder Simmons. Hey, Marita.
She'll be in the building
See you
Sunday.
on Sunday. Yep. Good morning, Garrison Kathy.
Garrison will
Lakeisha
be there too.
and Tyrone Berglund. Hey, the Berglund family.
Yes.
Berglunds, they
I
coming
got
too?
your tickets. Yep. Lakeisha, she called me for tickets the other
Yep,
day. So
there you go.
Lakeisha,
Come on out. Father's
Hit
Day.
up that cash app, Lakeisha.
Right.
Who else do we have here? Good morning, baby. Michael Dixon is in the building. Derek Evans.
Baby
good
Michael
morning.
Dixon.
I said good morning, baby. Michael Dixon.
Because it don't sound like one word.
Hey, Mike.
But,
What's going on, bro?
But did he turn into a rapper? Baby Michael Dixon? Like, who's that? Shout out to my guy, Mike. He's a good dude, man. Your husband's a good dude, man.
Yeah, he is.
Good guy, man. Good guy.
He is. He's a good egg.
Hold on a second. I'm sorry. Shout out to my mom is watching over on YouTube.
She's on YouTube.
So she said, shout out you. She's going to text me and say, shout out YouTube. I'm over here. I don't know
Good
why
morning,
y'all don't.
Mom.
Y'all
over
don't,
there.
watch, y'all don't watch our show on YouTube.
Yeah, a lot of-
My mom's the
Linda
only
on
one in the
YouTube.
chat right now. She said, Shawn, I'm not returning any money. My soul feels fine. It's the establishment's fault.
Who said that? Who said that?
Said my mom.
Well, first of all, shout out to everybody on YouTube because she just texted me just now. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. And
You the only body, mom.
yeah, and I'm disappointed in your answer. You're a grown ass woman. I hear you. Chalk it up to the establishment, but what about the guy? What about him, Linda? What about the guy?
Linda said we're not talking about that.
Okay.
Right.
Of course, we can chalk it up to the establishment. I'm talking about the guy. This guy started a full GoFundMe page. He made a terrible mistake.
Yeah, but you
And
know
you
what?
would, and Linda, you wouldn't at least give the man back some of the money for the
DJ?
gas because you know you was dead wrong. Go ahead.
DJ DL said that he ain't gonna get his job back if you give him back some of the money. So
he
what's the point?
but
He ain't getting his job back.
again, it's just unfortunate that there's a lot of corroded moral compasses in the chat room. Who else?
I am corroded moral compass. Good morning, Leticia Briscoe. Wendy Gonzalez, thanks for sharing your story with us today.
At
Alicia
least she
Moses,
shared her story. You didn't share yours.
and I won't. Good morning, Alicia Moses.
Boy, those shoulders and the back of that neck lock up. See, look at the back of her neck, locked.
Word. It ain't moving.
It ain't
Y'all
moving.
know me.
Shoulders, City like this. City, you
City, do not indulge.
Cindy, you asked Tamiko a regular question. Tamiko, how's your day? She's like this. Everything's fine. It's okay. When did you lose your virginity? W.M. Dixon said it was nice outside. Tamiko, what time Indigo? Indigo opens all weekend and we're fine and everything's good.
Not Prentice over at YouTube now. Prentice, leave my mom
Keep
alone.
your mom company.
His name on YouTube is Mongo Slave.
Yes.
What does that even mean, bro?
Probably something nasty.
He landed on YouTube and asked Linda, so when did you lose your vagina? When did you lose your vagina and your virginity? Which one was it?
This is a mess.
Well,
Good morning, Diane Hall. I said a Diane Hall. DJ DL, good morning to you. Shout out to DJ Cadillac Kid. Barbie Cologne, good morning to you.
God bless them all.
Yvonne Douglas Brody, good morning.
God bless everybody.
Hey, Jake is home. He said thank you for whatever you did, Shawn.
Oh
So,
my
shout out
God!
to
Wait,
Jacob
let me.
Holmes.
Okay, wait, whoa. And this is a quick news story. Let me get out of here.
We got 3 more names and we're done.
All right, okay, go to the names.
All right, shout out to Sean Williams.
Sean Williams. God bless. Brother.
Audrey Johnson, shout out to you.
God bless.
Shannon J Music, shout out to you. And Power Jasmine, hello.
God bless.
So what did you do for Jacob Holmes?
Power. That's my guy.
Hey, Power.
All right. Now this is Jacob. You know, Jacob's our beloved.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob be calling up here wilding out,
Wildin', buying passports, take chicks on vacation.
and he will let you know.
He's the passport connect.
But let me tell you something about Jacob, and I know this man for years, and Jacob has hired me to do his comedy shows and host, and we've established a relationship. We have a real relationship. Sometimes we're mad at each other, sometimes we're not, but overall, I love this man. And Jacob, who at his elderly age is definitely, living his best life and whoring out here in these streets. But there is one constant with Jacob Miss Miko, that I respect to the ultimate. His wife, his wife passed away 20 years ago, right? And he honors this woman every year, right? He also goes to the cemetery and visit her on a weekly basis. He talked about. He is the epitome of what do they always say? Gone but not forgotten, right? This is the epitome of that with Jacob Holmes. So what happened yesterday? It was her 20th anniversary of passing away. So the whole family got together, and he invited me over there to over there where his brother lived, where he used to live.
Oh, okay.
Over there on the south side of Easton. And literally, there's almost 100 of his family members there. And when I arrived there, they had food, and all the kids are there, Miss Miko and Tamiko, and the grandkids, and it was just this joyous occasion to honor his wife's passing, right? So, Miss Miko, they had a table out there with 3 doves.
Real doves?
Yeah, real doves.
Okay.
And a picture of his beloved wife on the table with the doves. And all these folks, they spoke for a few minutes about how this young lady, his wife, affected their lives and how much that they loved this woman. And Jacob got up there, and of course he shared, and there was a few emotional moments, but it all hit home for me because he honors his wife. This woman is a part of his life. It's like some people, some people die and you honor them for a minute, and then you just go on and it's a wrap. It not in this case. And then everybody said a few words, Senny, and then they released the doves.
Beautiful.
Let's clap for that.
That's beautiful.
I don't know where the doves went, but they said that the lady said that they would go home because you had the doves. The doves you can't release the doves in bad weather or rain because then they'll lose their way. The doves went home. Okay. And it was just a beautiful and thanks Jacob for inviting me with so many people. And I know almost all of Jacob's family. And they always there, and it was just a tremendous experience for me, and it was just a overwhelming amount of love that the family honors this woman who's passed away 20 years ago, and it was just it was an emotional, loving experience. And thanks, Jacob, for inviting me. And that's when when you mentioned his name, and then if y'all know Jacob, you can go on his Facebook page. He put videos of all of that, so. We appreciate you. All right, Senny, let's quick story before we get out. Senny, you all right?
You want to do sports today?
Yeah.
No, you do the sports, and let Senny do it.
You want to do LaShawn Haynes-Jones, she just put something in the thing. She was just like, y'all ain't going to do sports today?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what you want to know, LaShawn, in sports.
Well, sports is...
But I guess that we're in Game 6.
It was the finals last night.
The finals of, basketball. They do this every year.
Every year.
It's Game 6. Golden State won the series 4-2 against the Boston Celtics. And they're very happy about that.
Right.
Yay, Golden State.
Here's the real story.
Golden State.
Here's the real story. Saying you did a horrible job telling that story.
And they said it was the Warriors' 4th NBA title in 8 years.
Right. Now.
But didn't they have a problem like the other day with like the height of their rim, of their hoop? There was like drama with that. Did you hear about that? No.
No, Senny, since you're doing sports real quick, you could pull up that Britney story because they had they got a breaking news on that. Hold on. Now, Miss Miko.
I thought you were talking about Britney Spears. You know you're going to have to say Grindr because I'm all up in Britney Spears' business for the last 2 years.
Of course.
Oh, crazy.
Now, Miss Miko. Miss Miko.
Yes, Sean.
I was in Boston Wednesday night.
I know the night. I saw that. I was like, oh, Sean's in Boston. You should have stayed.
And Miss Miko.
How was the energy in the city?
The energy was crazy. You saw nothing but Go Celtic signs all over the whole, and that's the way it should be.
Right.
And thank God the promoter, my man Jonathan Gay, shout out to Jonathan. He told me, he said, Sean, if the home game lands on the night of the comedy show, we canceling the comedy show, which makes this understandable.
Yeah.
But it was the day before. So everybody has on their Celtics gear. And I'll be honest with you, Miss Miko. Every time I perform in Boston, it's weird. But I leave all that New York, like a Yankee hat. They hate the Yankees up there. You could probably wear your gear, but I stay away from a lot of that because even when I perform in Boston, I don't like if I have a hat on, I don't wear a Yankee hat because it triggers a lot of emotions because these folks are such sports fans.
Right, they die hard.
So, it's hard enough to be funny, and then you have to say, take that Yankee hat off. You don't want to deal with that. And Miss Miko, the Boston Celtics last night thoroughly got their asses whipped, and it was a total embarrassment.
Oh.
You lied down and got your freaking ass whooped. You was a disappointment. The game started off because, Miss Miko, it's an elimination game for the Celtics. If they win, they could go back to Game 7, back to Golden State. So it was a time for them to defend their home court. And guess what they did? They got... After the second quarter, it was I stopped watching this game
was over.
because the Boston Celtics went up 20 points. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the Golden State Warriors scored like 40 unanswered points almost and just dominated the game.
Wow.
And the Celtics, let's clap for the Golden State Warriors, who 2 years ago, Senny, they was in last place due to injuries. And they went through a whole – there was a lot of injuries on their team, so they couldn't perform. And guess what? Before we move on, because we got to go. Guess what? Guess who I thought about last night?
Who?
After the Golden State Warriors won a title.
Who, Shawn?
I thought about Kevin Durant. Even though you are a millionaire, sir, and you don't need to do nothing for the rest of your life, you played yourself. You went to Brooklyn. There's nothing ever going to happen to you in Brooklyn, my friend.
Watch your mouth. See, I'm wearing my Biggie shirt. Watch your mouth.
There's nothing that's going to happen to your basketball career. I would say get out of Brooklyn as fast as you can, my friend. You was on the Golden State Warriors. And for whatever reason, you got the hell out of there, Senny. He could have continued to win these chips. And then you link up with, what's the protester guy? Kyrie.
Kyrie.
Spoiled the whole thing for you. That was a bad move you made, sir. Shout out to Steph Curry and all of them. They stayed together. It's about a team. But it's always one or two that want to bail out. They think they're better than, or they got a different vision.
There's no I in team.
There's no I in team is a perfect example. And guess what? Steph Curry, and who's the other one, Prentice, the shooting guard? I forgot his name, but number 11. It's three core guys stayed together. Thompson is the other one. And what's the rebounder, the dark-skinned guy? What's his name, Prentice? They stayed together and the coach as a unit. And they went through their ups and downs. And they finished in last place due to injuries. And they stayed together, and look what happened. They put different pieces in place and went back to the finals and won the NBA finals. While others look, Kevin Durant and others look for instant gratification, now you played yourself. Salute to you, the Golden State Warriors, for seeing the bigger picture. You don't think Steph Curry can get out of there if he wanted to? You don't think these guys can leave? They stayed. Salute to you, the true epitome of a team. Go ahead, Senny, quick story real quick before we get out of here.
You want a quick story? Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess to wrap it up with the sports thing, Brittany Griner's detention in Russia is reportedly extended. The day after, members of Brittany Griner's WNBA team met with State Department officials to discuss what the U.S. government has called her wrongful detainment in Russia. A Moscow court extended her pretrial detention at least another 18 days. This would leave her in custody until July 2nd. The extension came at the request of the investigation. A representative from the Khimki court of the Moscow region is quoted as saying, State Department spokesman Ned Price on Tuesday acknowledged the report, saying, "I've seen the reports emanate from Russia that her detention has been extended. Our position for some time on this has been very clear. Brittany Griner should not be detained." As we all know, she was detained on February 17th, 1 week before Russia invaded Ukraine, at an airport near Moscow after authorities said they discovered vape cartridges containing hashish oil, which in Russia can carry a prison sentence of up to 10 years. In a search of her bag, Griner, who is a 2-time U.S. Olympic gold medalist and a 7-time All-Star with the Phoenix Mercury, plays for UMMC Ekaterinburg in Russia during the WNBA offseason. Efforts to secure her freedom were initially conducted quietly, but have become more vocal and visible as her detention has stretched into months. In May, the State Department reclassified her case, saying she has been wrongfully detained and transferring oversight of the case to the State Department's special presidential envoy for hostage affairs. So she's been communicating with people through tablets and emails that are heavily monitored, but she has had some communication. So I guess we're gonna wait and see. This is very and what's going on with the Russian team over there, the UMMC? They ain't trying to do nothing to get her out.
Nope.
Ms. Migo, your thoughts before I lose my mind and get out of here.
It's just an unfortunate event. You can't go in other countries doing what you want to do. You got to pay the consequences. They don't play the way the U.S. played. They play different. So you just got to follow the rules when you travel.
Somebody has just made total sense. Total sense. I should just let that be the last word, because that's just what it is. And unfortunately, Miss Brittany, how you pronounce the last name?
Right.
It's all BS. They're going to extend it again in July. It's all BS.
They're going to make an example out of
They
her.
are going to keep you there, unfortunately, for the duration of the WNBA basketball season. You are a commodity to them. And they got another guy over there, some white guy sitting there. He's been parked there for 7 years, and he's bitching because they're like, what about me?
No, he got released.
No, that was one. There's another guy.
The Marine?
Yeah, there's another guy.
Oh,
He's
okay.
still parked there. He's on Broadwalk.
On Boardwalk.
He can't even get to the $200 to pass go. And he's like, what about me?
Yeah.
This is unfortunate. And the Russians are not playing. And you think there's going to be this is not the movies. There's no special Navy SEALs op.
No, they're not coming. They're not coming, sis.
The Navy SEALs are not coming for you. Hopefully you will get out of jail. But if this is extended, I pray that you get out of jail in July. But these Russians, man, they play they are the masters of manipulation when it comes down to this. And then what they'll say, Ms. Miko, we're gonna have everything's delayed. We're gonna revisit this in October. So the story is, yes, when you're traveling, listen, right, Ms. Miko, we're traveling in a few weeks. We're going to Antigua. You don't know what their policies are down there in this country. They could detain you and hold you.
Yeah.
Please. And she made a mistake, not like the mistake like the gas attendant guy did.
No. They had an information session with the Jacob Agency, and Leslie said one of the things that are banned in Antigua is camouflage wear. She said, do not wear any camo because it's illegal in the country to have wear camo or to have feathers. Who knew?
There you go.
So you guys, if you're going to Antigua with us, don't wear your camo shorts.
All right, guys, we are out of here. Put a number one chat room if you enjoyed the show. Put a number 2 if you didn't. See, I dedicated that song.
Look what you've done. Should come with a disclaimer so that no one